Oh, this meeting is being live streamed. By staying in this meeting, you consent to being live streamed. Anyone with access to the live stream can watch or share with others. Guys, we are live. And let's share this with friends. Here's our YouTube link. Today's YouTube link. Oh, that's not the right one. Where's my image? This one. Can I share the video link from Hungry Hamster and my original file? Sure. Yeah. 안녕하세요, 여러분.
Mommy.
I have my 5-year-old here. Say hi to everybody. 안녕하세요, 여러분.
Yep.
Life
In
keeps
the
happening,
Zoom
you
chat,
guys.
I'm trying to send the original Halloween vocab save.
Oh, the file, the original file. It might be too big.
Yeah, 159 megs.
Maybe we can just do the link from Facebook and then we can share it in a minute.
This sounds good.
Okay.
159 megs
Oh, 네.
for 13 minutes.
오, 좋아요. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 나넬라예요. GLEx2020 공동창업자예요. 공동창업자예요. Oh my God, it's so loud, you guys. I'm gonna scrap this recording. This is why it's audio broadcast, not video. Because if you see what's happening here on my end, it's ridiculous. Is this what people want to see? Somebody said you should show your video so it's more relatable. 이거 relatable, yeah? There's a baby in my lap while we're doing this.
It's so cute.
Can you guys hear me? 잘 들려요? I got
That's-
a blanket here and a baby.
Oh, that's
right?
fine. It's cute.
And also an iPad. This is what it's like. Uri podcast recording in.
It's very cute.
Igo, heyo. This is how we do it. How do you say that in Korean? This is how we do it. 이거 하고 있어요? 이게? Oh, 어떡해? What's that sound? Oh, is that you? You can't have that on. We might get copyrighted. Please turn it off.
No.
Hold on, I have to mute myself. How do we do this, guys? 어떻게 해야 돼요? How do we need to do this?
You can tell us in the chat. Chat에
And in the Zoom link, if you're watching on Zoom, I put the link to the Halloween vocab. It's the season 2 premiere of Korean in 15. (15분 안에 배우는 한국어).
Christopher, I'm going to need you to host GLEx2020 podcast. Rose, please host GLEx2020 podcast today. Tell people what we're
Okay.
about, what we do. Introduce
Ah,
Oh my gosh. Remember how we were like, okay, there's just so many things going wrong. This whole week is a hot mess. It's a hot mess. It's
eh.
like, let's put that cherry on top of this hot mess Sunday.
Nay.
Oh, chincha.
Oh, my camera's finally working. I finally lucky. Yep,
Well,
it's an older computer. I've had it since my teens.
oh.
So, so
Hey.
I'm lucky that this camera is working.
Well, should we welcome people to the podcast? Podcast eu socio. 우리 GLEx2020.
Here's my mascot,
Leo.
Muffin.
And there's the meerkat.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't know what to say, Ranella, sorry. Our mission and vision is to provide free and affordable language learning opportunities for people all over the world. So we have classes that we do, and we have speaking opportunities every week, every Friday at 11 p.m. Singapore time, 12 a.m. Saturday, Korean Standard Time. We do a podcast. We started out by having conversations, practicing written conversations, and now we do free speaking. And so people are welcome to come and listen. During the week, we have study sessions, and we have sessions that go for a couple of months at a time per class. So Ranella and Sanchita started our GLEx2020, and that's Ranella waving with her child. And then various people show up. So Christopher Sam does Hangul Hamster, and would you like to tell us about that and introduce yourself?
안녕하세요. 저는 한글 햄스터라고 해요. 한글 햄스터가 시작한 지 8개월이 됐어요. So it's been 8 months since I started Hangul Hamster. On November 9th, it'll be 9 months.
Wow.
So I have Hangul and vocabulary videos. My Hangul playlist is called Hot Hangul Summer. Over 14 videos, you'll learn all about Hangul, including the pronunciation rules. I also have a Korean in 15 season 1 playlist where you can find my older Korean in 15. The motto for the playlist is 15 minutes will improve your Korean by 15%. The last video of season 1 was in July. So I thought, why not start a brand new season? So this Halloween vocab lesson is season 2 premiere. My goal for Halloween is 1,500 Hammies, and I'm at almost 1,430. and in the 1420s.
많아요.
And if you guys know Junie Tutor, also known as Korean Language World, or Hejun Junie Tutor, she praised my Hangul, my Halloween video and shared it. So please check out Junie Tutor as well.
네, 감사합니다.
So become a Hammy today by liking and following Hangul Hamster. There are never too many Hammies. And by the way, this is my meerkat Muffin. He loves feathers. The pink is for breast cancer, of course, and the other colors are candy corn. Oh, he's ready for Halloween.
네. 네, 감사합니다. 저는 로스입니다. 저는 미국 사람입니다. 오랜만에 한국 공부해요. 하지만 아직 잘 못해요. 네. Ranella, 씨, would you like to introduce yourself?
반가워요, 여러분. 여기 너무 시끄러워서 mute 해요. I just muted the microphone. Oh, I hope he doesn't drop the laptop because right now I can feel it.
Feel it slipping?
Say 안녕. 안녕. Inside. 안녕하세요. Okay. Anyway, I'm GLEx2020 podcast co-founder. Ranella Rose is hosting today because, as you can see, anything that could possibly wrong is going wrong. Hajiman, life goes on. You picked a small orange because it's small like you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Orange.
Okay. And
I love mandarin oranges.
제 소개는 예, 미국인이에요. 필리핀계 미국인이에요. 그리고 뉴저지에 살고 있어요. GLEx2020은 language exchange platform이에요. 우리 페이스북에 만나고 줌에 만나고 하이로컬도 많아요. So we meet at all those places, Facebook, Zoom, and HiLocal. And mail 우리 LKIC Learn Korean in K-Culture 만나요. Zoom에 만나요. So we meet at Learn Korean in K-Culture Zoom every day. Christopher and I are study buddies. So please join us for our study sessions. There are so many of them. You'll see. Here are our Patreon and PayPal supporters. Shout out to all of you guys. Tina, Rose, Mika, Marco, Ken, Marlon, Meow, Satoa, Jampua, Denisa, Sam. Oh my God. Okay, you guys take over.
Hey, Sarina, Samantha, H, Aqua, Gamfua, Satoa, Danisa, Sam, Marco, Ken, Micah. Yeah, lots of people. I know that there is a speech contest that you can check out. You can still enter. That is being co-hosted by Kika, right? And GLEx2020 and Korean University, actually, in Korea. And yes, here's the information. You can be a beginner and do it. The deadline is November 7th. And you can see the information here. It's $36 to enter unless you're just a regular current Patreon member or a current student of Konyang University. 말하기 대회에는 저보다도 참가해야 해요. So beginners should also participate in speech contest. 연습하고 no, sorry, I don't know how to say this. 연습하기 전에 한국말이 더 잘 나와요. So after you practice, your Korean does get better, which you can't tell from me speaking. But please enter. Hey, 30-day challenge. Join us and start speaking Korean with other Korean learners. And free talking at High Local. And here's the information about it. So.
This is our topic today. How you feel about the speaking contest, which we practically did talk about the whole introduction.
Christopher 씨, speech contest 할 거예요?
아니요.
오,
안 할
왜?
거예요.
왜요?
무료가 아니라서 못해요.
무료?
괜찮아요.
무료에
Because you contribute so much of your time to GLEx, you can enter. Volunteers are able to enter even without, paying, or you know how much you teach and how much you do, at GLEx. We can sponsor your entrance fee. 괜찮아요. You have a week. Seriously, we understand the reason why we built GLEx was because we know that there are so many people out there who want to but are not able to due to certain restrictions, especially financially, right? Like, we totally understand that, and those who can contribute financially are doing so, and those who are not able to contribute with their time, their effort, their teaching, their volunteering. So you do a lot, you give a lot of your time, which is so precious. You every
that
day
time is worth money. It really is.
You haven't missed a single study session. You always, help us out with studying, and you're an inspiration to the group. So if you want to join the contest, even if it's not free, we can sponsor your entrance. So don't worry, I got you. Really,
고마워요.
네. Enter the contest, especially if you're if for those of you listening right now, those of you who are continually showing up at GLEx 2020, who are always there but are not able to give financially, we know how much you do. Like, we see how we have improved SEO wise. That's what the whole group is about, like, we collectively are able to do this much because everybody gives their precious time, right? Like, everybody gives their precious time to be here. And sorry, I hope I don't get copyrighted because of this background noise, but I just had to say it. I couldn't let it go.
네.
We got to page 1 of Google search because of everybody helping us out, getting to the front page. So we were at page 22.
Yay.
We were at page 22 before. And because of all the volunteers, we got to page 1.
질문이 있어요. 라넬라 씨, 어떻게 I can never remember that word. I have to keep looking it up. 어떻게 말하기 대회 지냈어요? 아직 했어요? 아직 했어요?
제
라넬라 씨.
에세이는
네.
아니요. 안 썼어요. I haven't
안
written
썼어요
it yet.
아직. 해야 해요. 해야 해요.
네,
진짜요.
맞아요. 진짜 한 일주
한 주
어떻게
남아
말해요?
있어요.
1 week left.
네. 네.
일주 남았어요?
일주 남아요. 남았어요? 남아요? 일주. 더 일주 있어요. 네.
해야 돼요.
해야 해요. 네.
That would be pretty bad if I didn't enter the contest.
네. I want lots of people to enter,
Yeah.
okay? Because like I don't want
Yeah.
to be the only one entering.
And
But if
I'll
you're the
share
only one
this.
who entered, you win.
I know.
I'll share
That
this
can't
to
happen.
Hangul Hamster too. Let's get the Hemis involved too.
네, 네,
네,
네.
맞아요.
Hammy's
Let's see
해요.
how many Hemis want to join the contest.
네. Because
Yes,
even if
do
you
it.
just are a very beginner and you try a little bit and you practice a little bit, 그 한국말 조금 더 잘할 거예요.
So hi Hemis, out of almost 1,500 of y'all, how many are interested in the speech contest by GLEx? Like, should I
They can
post a kind of poll like that?
Oh yeah,
How
go
many
ahead.
are interested in the speech contests by GLEx?
They can enter for free and they can enter for with the fee to win the prizes. But for you, we can enter you in the juried one where you can win the prizes because you've been volunteering a lot. But Hammies can either join by paying or for free.
Mommy.
Yeah, and even if you just
네, 좋아요.
even if you just like you just entering is a prize. It really is. Because when you put an essay together and you read your essay, you will learn something. 그럴 거예요.
Yes. Let's make this happen. Oh my God. 진짜 어려워요. 어떻게 해야 돼? How am I gonna? 어떻게 해도 돼요? 해도 돼요? Is how am I supposed to do this?
어떻게?
어떻게 할 거예요?
그 essay
네.
써요.
영어로
영어?
처음에
영어?
써요. 네, 영어.
네.
그다음에 translator 사용해요. 그다음에
네, 또는 영어로 써요. 그리고 다음에 그 이데들이 just put it in very simple Korean.
네, 맞아요.
네,
Everything will be in present tense. Everything.
네, 좋아요.
Closing, ending,
괜찮아요.
only.
괜찮아요.
Modified nouns 없어요.
너무 쉬운 말 사용해요. Just very simple language.
What a hot mess our podcast is today. We're gonna leave it up. I might change the title to a hot mess.
오늘 영어 배우는 한국 사람 it is for English learning Korean listeners today.
Yes, let's label it that.
이게
For
레이븐이에요.
English speakers. Oh
For people learning English.
my gosh. Baby, can you not put that
오늘 조금
with the
어려워요.
mic?
저게 레이븐이에요.
네. Guys, baby, can you not put the orange on the laptop? Okay, anyway, today was a really, okay, let's just scratch all this and just real talk. Real talk, I had a rough day already because I
And
woke up.
I just shared this to the Hangul Hamster page.
Oh, thank you.
And guys, on the YouTube, I'll post the link to the Hangul Hamster page in the comments. You guys on Zoom, I know you guys from Zoom, you all know the Hangul Hamster link. But in case someone else joins, so I'll copy paste it again for the new one. Oh, unless it's just us on Zoom.
It's just us on Zoom, but real talk, my day started at 2 a.m. I took a nap and I woke up late for your class, Christopher. And you know, the spammers kept on coming in. It didn't stop until even now at John's class. The whole time. They just kept on sending spam messages, like 12 in less than 30 minutes. So imagine being disrupted like that in class, like the whole day. I was
sounds
really,
awful.
and then they're like, oh, well, you're advertising your company. But dude, I'm actually doing good in the world. What are you doing besides spamming? Like, I'm not spamming anything. It's like, well, your profile picture is a spam because I have GLEx2020
What's
profile
your
picture.
company name?
Right. And then not only that, they don't even contribute anything to High Local. They don't open any tables. They don't do any language exchange. They just go to tables and then send their Discord. So what do we do?
Sounds really annoying.
It really is annoying. I don't know what High Local needs to do to fix this problem, but
Yeah, they need to
send the
fix that
same
problem.
Discord over and over again. So I'm thinking maybe they can take that Discord link, ban that phrase from being published, and
Ban them or
then
something.
they can't ban them for some reason. They keep making new accounts. So these people just keep on coming like gnats.
Too bad
know?
you can't ban the like the IP address. I don't know. Maybe they don't do
Right,
that.
because they have a VPN, they can get around it. And there are so many of them.
These people
And then
need to find more productive things to do in the
Oh,
world.
you know what we can do? We could take their Discord server and get it banned from Discord,
Hey,
can't we? Because they're spamming. And so I think that's against Discord rules. Okay,
yeah, I would
just
try it.
talking about this, you know, is making me feel better because really they're so disruptive. They find my profile picture because even if I block them, they can see the shadow of my profile picture and they come to where I am. And then they
Wow.
post, so many of them, like 5, 6 of them posting during the session. And then they're like, well, you're a spammer, blah, blah, blah.
That's
They
very
call
weird.
me a spammer, right? Because I'm the one saying, please follow me here on High Local. But I'm a teacher.
Right. That's different.
That's super
It's like,
different.
what have you done for the community, right? Like they've done nothing for the community. So I don't understand how they could point their finger at me and be like, oh, you're a spammer. How am I a spammer? Because I have classes and people join my classes? I don't know. Like how does that work in spammer lingo or spammer world? So I don't know. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get copyrighted because my son is playing this YouTube video, and this episode will probably not be able to air because YouTube will just cut it off before I even publish it.
Oh, that's really too bad. Well,
Well, they will tell me, do you want to remove the audio from that part? And we can do that. They can isolate the audio and remove it.
oh, that would be good. That would be good. Well, so we just encourage people to please enter the contest. And
네, 여러분.
hey,
초대해요. I'm inviting you.
Oh no, now I'm
이
somebody help. I don't want to be
speaking contest.
save me.
Marhaki.
marhagi. I need to learn this word so badly.
What is the contest
Marhagi
called?
tewe is a contest.
Tewe?
Marhagi tewe. Mhm.
대회. 말하기 대회.
Like our house, Dad, you did really good. But night is
Uh,
coming. We need coal to make torches and smell iron.
How do you say to join?
All right. Uh-oh. Oh no, spiders.
You participate. 쳐보자.
And
All
you.
right, let's go to the cave, yo. Invisible
Well,
sun.
this is not
No,
very.
sorry, that's the wrong word. 참가해요. 참가.
Oh, I got a pickaxe.
Yeah, and here's some more useful words. Free is 무료한, and if there's a fee, paid or
Came out of nowhere.
fee is 유료한.
There we go. All right, Dad.
무료하다, 유료하다. 무료한 대회, 유료한 대회.
무료한 대회 is one that's paid, right? With a fee.
Now, mu is without or not.
무료.
you,
Okay.
you means to exist.
This is not the first time I've seen this, but it doesn't stick. 무료한.
You have to use the
That's
yo vowel. 료,
무료.
무료, 무료,
무료. Yeah. 무료한 대회. 유료한 대회.
What other vocabulary words?
참가하다 is participate, so it's similar. 참여하다, join, 참여하다, participate. 참가하다. 네.
It should be no surprise that the cham in chamyo and chamga is the same hanja. Ryo in hanja means fee. Mu means without or to not exist. And yu means have or exist.
Ryo must be the
Muryo, no
fee
fee.
money. 무료.
Yuryo,
무료.
there is a fee.
Is mu related to 못, or are they completely different? I know the vowel is different. You're like 못해요.
Mu is actually opta. Mu is opta,
Mhm.
You is ita.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little confusing
It's
where there's
about the existence or non-existence.
okay. I guess it's like in English where we have like Germanic root words and Latin root words, except they've got it with Korean root words and Chinese root words. So
Right.
Yeah,
interesting, but hard as well because there's like 2 layers there. Okay.
It's great we made
On-
this into a learning
on a
experience.
computer, you can type a Hanja word. You have to type it in Hangul.
Mhm.
I'll type the word muryo and right click on the ka. From the menu, click Hanja Convert
Mhm.
and it'll show you the different Hanja options. In this case, number
Oh,
1
that's
is
close.
what I need. And this is the Hanja corresponding to the word muryo, free of charge. Unfortunately, there's no Hanja Convert on tablets or phones.
Mm.
On my tablet, I can't Hanja Convert, but on the computer, I can.
But it gives you all these options and then you have to figure out which one it is. And if you have no idea what any of those lines mean, then you have no idea which is right.
Wow.
Right.
There's like 3 for Yurio. Yeah, no idea. Ryo is the same on all of them, but the U is all different. So yeah.
Thank you guys. Yogi
Hey.
Gajio, we learned this particular
Muryo and Yujyo. Yeah.
vocab words. We never let a day go by without learning new vocabulary.
Right. Good ending. Okay.
Good save if I don't say so myself.
I hope the rest of the day gets better.
I hope so too. For you
Saying
too.
that you should enjoy the Halloween weekend and watch the Halloween vocab lesson.
I will.
Hey.
Why don't we, Rose, if you need to go, it's okay. I'm gonna share Single Hamster's premiere video so we can at least get something good right now.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta go, but 안녕히 계세요.
Resend your updated version.
Okay, I will. 감사합니다.
Bye.
Bye.
And you know, Muffin is already ready with his candy corn and breast cancer feathers. What a pretty color scheme. The pink, the white, the orange, and yellow. So as you guys can see, my pinned post is about the EPS Topictober. The last EPS Topictober class will be tomorrow at 9 p.m. KST. 한국어를 배우는 친구들과 이 동영상을 공유해 주세요. 오늘 배울 주제는 today's topic is 헬로윈어휘와 한자. Let's learn some howling good Halloween vocab and 한자. 한해미단을 위한 질문이 있어요. 올해 헬로윈에는 뭘 할 거예요? What will you do this Halloween? 햄스터 의상을 입을 거예요? 아니면 햄스터를 의상을 입게 할 거예요? Will you dress up as a hamster or will you dress up your hamster? 아니면 다른 의상을 입고 싶어요? 그럼 지금 시작할까요? 의상을 입다. To wear a costume. You've heard me say it a few times before this. 의상 is costume. 을 is the direct object marker, and 입다 means to wear. So in Korean, the order is costume, direct object marker, wear. 의상을 입다. 호박을 조각하다. To carve a pumpkin. Once again, we have the object marker, verb pattern. 호박 is pumpkin, and just like with 의상, we add our particle 을 to make 호박을. Then we attach our verb 조각하다. 조각하다 is actually to do carving. 조각 is a noun, and we are turning it into a verb by adding 하다. This type of verb is known as a 하다 verb. A famous example is 공부하다, to study. What 하다 verbs do you guys know, hammies? 사탕을 많이 먹다, to eat a lot of candy. 사탕 means candy, and if you want to make it the object of a verb, we add our good old-fashioned 을, just like with 의상 and 호박. To say to eat candy, it's 사탕을 먹다. But notice the adverb 많이. Adverbs have to come before verbs too. So in this case, it's best to place 많이 between 사탕을 and 먹다 to get 사탕을 많이 먹다. 이 주말에는 사탕을 많이 먹을 한미단원이 있나요? 달을 보고 울부짖다. To howl at the moon. 달 means moon. And just like with all our previous nouns, we have to put 을 to make it the object of the verb. But in this case, it's the object of 보다, to see. We're conjugating 보다 into a special form that links it with another verb, 울부짖다, to howl. 달을 보고 울부짖다 literally means to look at the moon and howl. 달을 보고 울부짖는 생쥐가 귀엽고 재미있네요. The mouse that's howling at the moon is cute and interesting. There are two Korean words for the full moon. One is the native Korean word 보름달, and the other is the Hanja word manwal. Did you know that 60% of Korean words are made from Hanja? We'll learn a couple of Hanja at the end of this lesson. 공포 영화를 보다, to watch horror movies. 공포 is horror, 영화 is movie. We add 를 to make it the object of the verb 보다. But wait, weren't we adding 을 at the end of nouns? Why is it 를 this time? When the noun ends in a 받침, we add 을, and when it ends in a vowel, we add 를. 영화를 보다. 무섭다, to be scary. This is a piep irregular verb, so it follows special rules for conjugation. Let's take a closer look at these special rules. 무서운 영화, scary movie. 영화가 무서워요, the movie is scary. With piep irregular verbs, piep changes to u before an ending that would start with iung. For example, 무섭다 plus the adjective marker 은 becomes 무서운. And the present tense, 어요 ending added to 무섭다 makes it 무서워요. If an adjective stem ends in a vowel, simply attach a ni은 받침. 유령, ghost. 유령이 무서워요. The ghost is scary. But wait, didn't we just add ka to 영화? Here's another grammar point which depends on 받침. 받침 plus e, or vowel plus ka, is the subject marking particle. Is this ghost hamster cute or scary? 흡혈귀, vampire. Or in this case, hampire. Piep plus hiet becomes a piep sound, and when ril is followed by a base consonant, the base consonant tensifies. So, 흡혈귀. 늑대인간, werewolf, literally wolf human. When a base consonant 받침 is followed by a base consonant initial, the initial tensifies. So we pronounce 늑대 as 늑대. 좀비, zombie. In Korean, there's no Z sound, so we have to make do with the letter G. 햄스터 좀비가 귀여워요, 무서워요. 괴물, monster. 햄스터는 보통 귀엽지만 이 햄스터 괴물이 좀 무섭다. Hamsters are usually cute, but this hamster monster is a little scary. 마녀, witch. We'll learn the hanja for 마녀 at the end of the lesson. 마법사, wizard. This has the same ma hanja as 마녀. By the way, we sure could use a Harry Potter movie. 아, 저게 너무 귀엽겠어요. 마법 or 마술, magic. Since 마녀 and 마법사 use 마법 or 마술, it makes sense that the ma hanja is the same. 박쥐, bat. 기억 받침 is being followed by jiet initial, so jiet sounds like a sangjiet, 박쥐. 늑대, wolf. Remember 늑대인간 means werewolf? 늑대 is just a plain old wolf. Let's learn the word 처럼. 처럼 means like. To howl like a wolf, 늑대처럼 울부짖다. 처럼 attaches directly to 늑대, and 울부짖다 goes at the end, as verbs always do. 이가 되다, to become. We attach 이 or 가 to the thing something is becoming, then add 되다 at the end. 나비가 되다, to become a butterfly. 해골, skeleton. 해골이 되다, to become a skeleton. 이 햄스터는 해골이 됐어요. 해골 has 받침, so we use 이. 거미, spider. This hamster spider is sort of creepy, but also sort of cute. Using what we just learned, how do you say to become a spider? 거미가 되다. We use the particle 가 because 거미 ends in a vowel. Any hammies ready to turn their attention to some hanja? Hanja is the name of Chinese characters in Korean. Unlike Chinese or Japanese, you don't really need to know what hanja look like, since you just need to write hangul. But knowing hanja will increase your vocabulary exponentially. Our first hanja, yu, has many meanings. Seclude, confined to a room. Deep, profound, secluded. Faint, dark. Tranquil, calm. With so many meanings, it's obvious that it changes depending on which hanja it's next to. Let's learn a couple more. Here's a hanja that's pronounced ryong or young and means soul or spirit. In any position other than the beginning, it's pronounced ryong. At the beginning, it's pronounced young. Hanja with a reading that starts with ril will start with nian or iung at the start of the word. This hanja, gui, means ghost or demon. We saw it in the word 흡혈귀, vampire, literally suck blood demon. This hanja, pronounced as ma, has a phonetic element, also pronounced ma, as well as an element denoting the meaning. This hanja means witch, demon, and evil spirit. You can see how the meaning is similar to gui. Here we have another hanja with the gui element. This one is pronounced hon and means soul or spirit. The hanja ak means bad or evil. Nyo or yo means woman or female. Nian followed by e or a y sound will change to iung at the start of a word. So woman is yoja. Last but not least, we have mong, dream. Let's take a few of these hanja and make some words. 방금 배운 한자를 쓰고 단어를 만들어 봐요. Let's try making words with the hanja we just learned. Are you ready? Let's try to understand why manyo means witch. The first hanja means demon and the second one means woman. So let's put the meanings together to get the meaning of manyo. Now let's try guessing at some words that weren't in today's video. First up, angma, devil. Knowing that ak means evil and ma means demon, we can combine the meanings to get the meaning of angma. What about angmong? Ak meaning bad and mong meaning dream, a bad dream, nightmare. Angmyong. By now we know what ak means. Ryong means spirit or soul, so angmyong means evil spirit. Last but not least, we have the word yonghon. In this case, both hanja have a translation of soul or spirit, so we can just choose between them when translating the word. Note how, because ryong is at the beginning, its pronunciation changes to young. 한혜미단, 15분 안에 배우는 한국어를 봐줘서 정말 고마워요. 그럼 다음 시간에 또 만나요. Hammies, thank you very much for watching Korean in 15. Well, see you next time.
Oh, that was awesome. 감사합니다. That was really amazing. I'm so glad that you kicked season 2 off with those vocabulary words. And also, those of you who are listening right now and seeing us, you wanted to see what it's like to record a podcast. And some days it's like this. And usually I have Sanchita here with me. So I can stay on mute. So guys, like this. I hurt you. I'm sorry. And what was I saying? Oh yes, check on facebook.com/HungoHamster to check out the other what is it? Korean in 15 videos.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching our live stream.
Yeah. And as you can see, my computer is super old. I've had it since I was a teenager. So these days, these past years, I get very lucky if the camera works on this thing, like for
I'm
Zoom and
surprised
stuff.
it turns on. I mean, is it still working? Is it still functioning?
Yeah, it's still working. Yeah, everything's fine.
So thanks everybody for joining us on this wacky, weird podcast. I don't know. Today was just worse than normal. But what can we attribute it to? Maybe there's some sort of angmong? No, evil spirit. There's some kind of evil spirit going on right now. We should be like, Holy Spirit, activate. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, some days it'll be like this and some days are better. But, you know, we always try to be real here at GLEx2020 podcast. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye. See you on Friday. Hopefully it's better on Friday. What's our
See you
topic?
guys.
We should talk about our future topic ahead of time so that we can prepare for the whole week.
And finally, you get to see Muffin Sam at the end.
So what should we do for next week? Juggling studying with challenges like this. How do you deal with
Perfect.
challenges? Can we talk about
That's
that
the
in
perfect
Korean?
topic.
Huh?
Yeah, that's the perfect topic.
Hold on, let me write it down so we remember.
Juggling language, juggling Korean learning with daily challenges. And by the way, I also have a Japanese page, Kantan Kanji, and for the next month, so I'll be trying to catch up on some postponed premiere videos. Like we'll have a postponed premiere party on Christmas Eve for all the Kantan Kanji premiere videos that have been postponed because of my work on Hangul Hamster and Mandarin Meerkat. So I've been really working on my Korean and Chinese this year as well. But I want to give the Kantan Kanji ferreters a nice little Christmas gift. That is a Christmas Eve full of Japanese premieres. My last one was in March about the J-pop singer Megumi Hayashibara. So the last two were about J-pop singers. It was close to their birthdays. Like Masami Okui and Megumi Hayashibara. The next one would have been Spring Kanji. Originally scheduled for April 10th.
April 10.
I number the premieres to make them actually letters. Like 21A, I've done 21A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 21H is Spring Kanji. 21I is all about cherry blossoms.
Oh, I don't understand what that means, you're coding.
Yes, so the premieres are bi-weekly. So there will be 26 premieres in a year. So the first one is A, the second one is B. So 21A was my first premiere of the year. 21B, C, D, E, F, G, I've done. On Christmas Eve, I'll do a whole night of premieres over the Christmas weekend, perhaps Christmas Eve, so that on Christmas, the ferreters can binge watch all of them. Just like Hangul
My
Hamster has hammies, Kantan Kanji has ferreters. And my goal for Christmas is 10K ferreters. I'm at 8,600 at the moment.
Ooh, amazing.
So if you're also learning Japanese, please check out Kantan Kanji. There are never too many ferreters. And on Mandarin Meerkat, there are never too many meerkatters, which I call catters for short.
Sugo haseo. All right, look at this. For next week, we're gonna do how do you handle challenges to your language learning? Do you allow them to prevent you from studying, or do you find ways to overcome them? Like me, I just keep going even though he's like this.
That's a fun way. Yeah.
So
And
he's learning Korean with me, even though we're like this. And for some people, it's very distracting. But for me, I'll never get anything done otherwise. So I will try to find a way to say that in Korean. And then we'll be able to talk about it next week. So I have a whole week to talk about this stuff in Korean.
Yeah. So this, yeah, and yeah, and I'll try to do that too. Also,
Okay, cool.
in November, I'll be more focused on making these Japanese premiere videos. So they'll be ready for Christmas Eve. 21 HIJK LMNOP QRS TUV WXYZ. And
Amazing.
feel free to check out 21 ABCDEFG.
Awesome. See you guys later.
And
Bye.
I'll be working on 21H in just a minute. 21H and I over the weekend. And as November goes by, then JKL and all the others.
Why can't you assist me with that? It's just an idea. Just send the idea to the CEO or something. Hello.
나중에 봐요. 감사합니다. Thanks for letting us know. 알려줘서 감사합니다 about Mandarin Meerkat, Kantan Kanji.
감사합니다.
This is a really great thing
And
because
arigato.
this is global language exchange. So you got 3 languages plus English, 4
And
languages
yes,
down. Let's continue to study together. Bye.